I wish we could always just have good news in boxing, I wish like these things could just always be positive and uh things could be made quickly and all these kind of stuff. Because look what I came across, man. Tyson Fury promoter says Eddie Hearn is being fanciful with truth over Anthony Joshua. Tyson Fury's promoter Frank Warren says there have been no talks to match his fighter with Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury talks have not been negotiated, according to Frank Warren, despite AJ's promoter Eddie Hearn admission that he had spoken to Fury's U.S. promoter Bob Arum about a potential December fight. Hearn had stated earlier this week that talks for Fury versus Joshua were positive and that a deal could soon be in place. That's true. That's what I've been reporting because that's what Eddie Hearn has been saying. But Fury's UK promoter Warren is adamant that no conversations have taken place. AJ's promoter is saying he's been negotiating with Bob Arum and he's very close to getting it on. Yesterday, we had a phone press conference with Bob and said there have been no negotiations that haven't taken place. Someone is being very fanciful. I'm sorry if I pronounced that word wrong, by the way, with the truth for a change. Any negotiations have to involve all parties sitting around a party, and no one is going to change that. The man who matters is Tyson, and the other guy who matters is AJ. And everybody has to do the best for the two fighters. It's not about anyone's ego. It's about getting the fights on. We try to make the fights that matter, and we especially want to make the fights we are confident our man Tyson is going to deliver the goods. The only way you can get a deal is for people to sit down and talk, and that is all the parties. It's not for someone to come out with rubbish that hasn't taken place. Bob has not had those conversations. It's just not happened, and nor can he or anyone else have them unless we're all present. AJ goes in as the favorite, but it wouldn't surprise me if there is an upset. There is only one person saying he had these conversations, but if I was him, I'd be worried about Pulev. So there you have it. According to Frank Warren, he's basically saying that Eddie Hearn is full of shit, and there hasn't been no negotiations going on between Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. Now, Eddie Hearn has been saying ever since maybe this past week that he's been trying to get this fight. He's trying to get a 2-fight deal happening with Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. But then, as you can see, Frank Warren is saying that never happened. It's just so disappointing when I hear or read articles like this. I just want this fight to happen, I just want this fight to happen. So now that I'm hearing articles like this, I understand that Frank Warren and Eddie Hearn don't like each other. And maybe Eddie Hearn's not talking to Frank Warren. Maybe he's only talking to Bob Arum. But come on, Frank Warren is also the promoter of Tyson Fury, not just Bob Arum. They're like co-promoters to Tyson Fury, man. You have to sit down and talk to all of them. I hope Eddie Hearn is not lying, because I'm getting my hopes up for this fight. I'm hearing all this news from Eddie Hearn saying that they're trying to make this deal for 2-fight deals, and then I hear Frank Warren come out and say this shit. So how am I supposed to react to that? Now I don't know what to think, man. What do you guys think of this? This just leaves me feeling disappointed. I really don't want to keep talking. This just left me feeling really hopeless for this fight now.